It's Vlogmas Day 3.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
And I am now doing a very requested video. I am putting myself in the hot seat. Hopefully the questions aren't too bad. I don't know. I'm always nervous to do these type of videos, honestly. But if you are new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Anitra. Most people call me Tiny. Turn that notification bell on because we will be doing videos for Vlogmas for 25 days straight. And if you haven't watched all of the vlogs, make sure you catch up. We have a lot going on. And we're really in the Christmas spirit. Yeah, since it is Vlogmas, I feel like I owe it to y'all to, you know, give y'all a little tea or whatever. So I asked my spam to ask me some questions. If you don't follow my spam, it'll be on the screen. But let's just get into it, child. I'm a little nervous. Let's just get straight into it. We're gonna start off a little light. So somebody asked me, what month are you having your blessing? I am due May 10th. That is my due date. And it's crazy because Kingston was actually supposed to be born in May as well, but he came a little early, so he ended up being born in March. How did I end up pregnant around the same time again? It's like, why I gotta be when my birthday coming up? Like, why I gotta be pregnant on my birthday? How do you feel about having another baby? I'm excited. Like, I'm not in a situation where I'm not able to take care of my child, or I'm not in a situation where I feel like it's a burden. But I do know that things are gonna get a little difficult. Like, we're going from 1 child to 2, and then it's a lot that I'm taking on next year. It's a lot I'm doing next year. I know it's about to be really hard, but honestly, I'm okay with it. Like, I've accepted it. When I first found out, I'm not gonna lie, I was like kind of devastated, but it is what it is at this point. I'm just waiting on my little blessing to come, and I'm really excited for Kingston. Kingston has been asking for a sibling for the longest. I just know he's about to be a great big brother, so that brings me some joy, like knowing he won't be alone. And it's like Kingston would always ask for a sibling, and I'll be like, boy, you might be the only child for a little minute, which he was. He's gonna be 6 by the time his sibling gets here. They are a little far apart. I know he's still gonna love his sibling. He's gonna be the best big brother. He's already like, mommy, I'm gonna help you feed the baby. I'm gonna help you do this. I'm like, you don't have to do all that. But he's really just a caring kid, and I can't just wait to see him as a big brother. So overall, I'm excited, honestly. Did you ever think to have an abortion? This time around, no. Like, my outlook on abortions have changed a lot over the years. I feel like it's because of Kingston. A lot of y'all may know this, but when I did get pregnant with Kingston, I was 15 and I did want an abortion, but my family don't believe in that. And of course, with you being a minor, you know, you have to have your parent to take you, your parent to do this and all that. So I really had no control over it, so I had no choice but to give birth. And I had no attachment to Kingston whatsoever while I was pregnant. Like, I felt nothing. I felt no bond. I was devastated and I was depressed my whole pregnancy. But when I finally had him, it's like that changed instantly. Like, he literally lit up my world, and just that feeling from that experience, it just made me look at it like I could never abort a child, because he has brought so much joy into my life, and he really changed me for the better. Like, I don't know where or who I would be if I didn't have my son. I couldn't do abortion, honestly, and I didn't think about it this time around. Do you think it was the right time to have another baby? Honestly, I feel like there's never really a right time to have a baby. Of course, when you do have a child, you want everything to be perfect. You want to be married, you want to be this, you want to be that. Even with that, like, a baby changes everything, and I've learned that from giving birth to Kingston. Obviously, like, giving birth, it changes a lot. It changes relationships. Like, you really don't know a person until you have a child with them, and I don't think it was the right time. At the same time, I'm like, it is what it is. Like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do for my kids, you know? I don't think you're ever really ready or prepared to, like, have a child, because every child is different. There's no guidebook that comes with, like, how to be the perfect parent. Being a parent is all about trials. You just have to make mistakes along the way, and you learn from there. So I don't think it was the perfect time, but I don't think it was the wrong time. It's just, how many kids do you want? I just shared a Facebook status and it was like, what is y'all max on having kids? And I put 4. I'm not gonna lie, if I get my girl this time around, I'm gonna be straight. Like, I'm good with my girl and my boy. Of course, like, until I really just get married, then maybe if my husband wants to have kids, then we can do that. And then it's like, I say like I'm done if I have my girl, but it's like I'm still very young, and I know it's gonna get to that point where I'm older and my kids are gonna be grown or damn near grown, to the point where I'm like, damn, I want a baby, you know, because I'm still gonna be very young when they're teenagers. So yeah, my max is 4 though. I cannot go over 4 kids, but I would love to have 4 kids, like 2 girls and 2 boys. That would be so perfect. Probably won't come out like that, but yeah, I would love to have 4 little kids. When I was younger, I used to say I want a football team, but growing up and having siblings and like seeing your dad have a literal football team, I couldn't handle it. Who's going to be in the delivery room with you? My child's father, my mom, and that's pretty much it. I don't want nobody else there. And you know, Kingston can't be there. If he could, I would let him, but he can't be there, and I wouldn't want him to see that anyway. But yeah, of course he's gonna come after and see his little sibling. Well, if they allow it. I don't know how all these rules work as far as like the kids coming up there, but yeah, it's just gonna be my child's father and my mom. Somebody asked, how did you get pregnant? By having sex. Like, I don't know. Were you expecting like a secret recipe? I don't know. What's the craziest thing you've done to a man? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really crazy for real. Like, I'm not the type to, if I feel like a nigga slacking or he doing wrong, I'm not the type to act all crazy. I don't do all that extra, because trust me, once I'm done, you gonna regret it, and that's gonna be hurt enough for you. But the craziest thing I've done really is just put a nigga out early in the morning. I'm talking about early in the morning. The sun ain't even up. All his clothes outside. I'm talking about scattered, like not in a suitcase, not in a bag. Just threw it all in the grass. He had to go pick it all up. Like, I scattered it everywhere. And he had to find a ride back to Little Macon. And he asked me, could I take him? No. Bye. I don't care if you walk. Do you miss being young and child free? That's kind of hard to answer, because I didn't get a lot of time to be young and child free, you know? And honestly, I can't say that I miss it, because everything that I want to do, I'm still able to do it. Like, I have a great support system when it comes to me and my children. Like, I still am able to live life. Like, I can do anything I want because I got a family that's gonna babysit. You get what I'm saying? I don't miss it because I'm still young, free. Like, I got children, yeah, but I still have fun anytime I want. You know, I have the family and the friends that don't mind watching my children. I pretty much still get to do whatever I want. I choose to be with my children or my child for the moment, for the most part, because I'm not a person that likes to go out much unless we like traveling. But other than that, when I really want to do something, I can do it. Like, it's never, oh, I can't do this because, you know, I can't find a babysitter or something. I mean, we all have those moments every once in a while, but for the most part, I still get to live life and do what I want to do. Yeah, that's the great thing about having a great support system, honestly. Would you ever go on another YouTube girls trip? No, I never would do that again. It's like, don't get me wrong, some girls I still talk to this day. Not every day, of course, but like, we still support each other, still talk now and then. I feel like I made good connections out of the trips that I did go on. But for the most part, most of the girls I don't even talk to. Most of the girls I went on the trip with, like, are blocked or either have me blocked. I'll just never do a trip like that again because it's not genuine. Like, people are linking up just for the views and just for the clicks, just for the money, just for the followers. And I wouldn't do it again unless I really knew these people personally. Like, it's a group of influencers. I really gotten to know their character for myself. I'm not just gonna go on a girls trip with other content creators just because they create content when I don't know them from sugar to shit, you know? I would never do that again. It was just always weird vibes. Some people would feel like they're left out when you're with somebody else. that you actually know, but it's like nobody's trying to leave you out. It's just I don't know you like that. Like, and I'm very introverted. If I don't know you, I'm not the type, I'm not gonna come up to you first. I'm not gonna, hey, you're like, I'm just a very shy and introverted person. So that has always been the problem for me, I feel like, on the girl trips. And I can't do it. I would go on a trip with like a YouTuber or a content creator I really know. Girls I've really gotten to know through this platform. But as far as just a whole bunch of girls getting together I've never met, no, because 9 times out of 10 it's always gonna go wrong. When is the last time you had sex? I don't know. I can't even tell you the last time I've had sex because it's been a while. Yeah. At this point, you know when you're pregnant, like the hormones, you be like, Does that make sense? Yeah, I haven't had sex in a little while. But I don't really care either. Have you ever had sex with a nigga? Have you ever had sex a nigga? Oh, okay. I'm trying to word it different because I don't like just in like the cuss word like playing out like that. But have you ever effed a nigga that's a homeboy to your baby daddy? No. Did I? No, I haven't. Would you ever consider going back to the old you? I'm assuming you said, would you ever consider going back to the old person I was before? No, I have grown tremendously. Who would want to go back to the old them? I mean, unless you just declined tremendously in life. I would never go back to the old me. I love the new me. I love who I'm becoming. I love how wise I am compared to the old me. I'm just so at peace now. I would never go back to the old me. I would get nothing out of that. What am I getting out of that? Drama? Do you regret not going to college like you planned? So if you've been here for a while then, and you were like here since the high school vlogs, then you know that originally I was supposed to go to college. Once I was graduating, I was supposed to go to college in Albany. I was supposed to go to Albany State University. I don't regret it because it's like I had a baby. Then it really, like when I was about to go, like going to the orientation and all that stuff, it really hit me. Like I have to do 4 years. I have to stay on this campus. My baby was really young then. Like one, two. He was really young then. And I didn't want him to look at anyone else. Even though my mom was like, we're going to take care of him. We want you to go to college, all this. I just didn't feel comfortable leaving him for such long periods of time. I wouldn't have been able to come home very often except for weekends and, you know, breaks and stuff. And I didn't want my child to be looking at anyone else like this is their parent. I didn't want him to look at my mom like, this is my mom, and I come back and he don't really know me. Like, he looking at me like I'm the big sister or something. You know, that was my biggest fear. And I don't regret my decision at all. And I wasn't able to go anyway, even though like I did the FAFSA and all that stuff. I still had to end up paying like $3,000 for my dorm, and that wasn't covered. I don't know why or whatever. But I had to pay that like soon as I was about to go. Who got $3,000? My family sure don't, and they damn sure didn't have it back then. And I'm just now finna get out of high school. I don't have money like that. I just couldn't afford it, you know, and I don't regret it. I feel like everything happens for a reason because now I'm in a space where I can attend school and I can have my kids with me. I can actually afford some of the out of pocket expenses. I feel like everything is happening and has happened like it should have. First time losing your virginity, how did you feel afterwards? Well, if you've been here for years, then you know that I lost my virginity to Kendrick, which was my first ever boyfriend, like my first love. That was like my best friend. Like, even when we weren't together or whatever, like, that was my best friend. That was my dog. So I didn't have any regret, or I still don't have any regret when it comes to who I gave my virginity to. I know a lot of girls go through that, but I didn't have that experience. I felt really comfortable and really safe with him. I felt like my young self feeling like, yeah, we close and I just did something, you know? But yeah, I don't regret it. And if I could do it all over again, I would. Like, I get kind of sad talking about him sometimes because it's like, you know, he's not here. Or the newbies may not even know who he is or like anything like that. But yeah, he's not in here anymore, and that just makes me even proud of every decision I made with him, you know? Because we were young and sneaky and just wild kids. If I would have known that he wouldn't be here today, I probably would have, you know, enjoyed it a lot more. Like, not enjoyed the sex, that's kind of weird to say, but just like cherished everything that we did get to do together even more, because I just didn't have any idea that he wouldn't be here today. Like, I never imagined him to, you know, leave so early. It's been like 5 years now, I think. About 4 or 5 years. It don't even feel like it. How do you feel about the stigma about being a baby mama and you being a part of it? I don't know. I don't really care about no stigma. All I know is that I'm gonna continue to be a great mom to my children. I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that question. I'm a part of it. It is what it is. I'm gonna just be the best baby mama I can be. That's all I can say. Who's the last person you fell out with? The last person I fell out with is... I'm not gonna say any names in here because I don't want to get no drama started. People be watching my videos and feeling some type of way all the time, even when I don't mention their name. But the last person I fell out with, y'all have seen her a few times on my channel. I mean, I can't say who I fell out with if I can't say her name. But we fell out because I couldn't make it to her last minute birthday dinner when I invited her out. When she told me she wasn't doing anything for her birthday. So I tried to invite her out to eat for her birthday because I didn't want her just not doing nothing. And then she declined that and then got mad when I couldn't make it to her event that's not even in Macon. How do you stay motivated? I stay motivated because I simply know what I want out of life. And I know that if I want these things in life, I have to really work for it. That's all it is to it. And plus, like, my children, like, Keiston is my biggest motivation. I know that I want to give him a great life. I want him to have a life where he don't have to worry about nothing. He don't gotta stress about, oh, how he gonna get this for school, how he's gonna play sports or whatever he wants to do. Like, anything he has a passion for or anything he wants to do in life, he will be able to do it because I will support him 100%. I'm just not gonna put him in a situation where he has to be stressing about things, materialistic things and stuff, money and all that stuff. Only thing he should be stressing about is school, you know, them grades. Because when I was younger, I had a lot of things I always wanted to do. Like, I was passionate about cheerleading, made the cheerleading team, couldn't cheer because my mom didn't have the money. My dad didn't want to give me the money. And yeah, it's just a lot of stuff I missed out on. I couldn't go to prom because, not high school prom. I was good by high school prom. I made a way for myself by then. Our prom got canceled due to COVID. And then I decided not to go for 11th grade. So I would have went for 11th grade if I knew that I wouldn't have been able to go my senior year. But I wasn't able to go to 8th grade prom. One time I failed the dance class because my mom wasn't able to buy me some flats, these dance shoes that we needed for dance class to perform. And the performance was a grade, a final grade. So since I wasn't able to perform, I ended up failing the class. So that's the type of stuff that motivates me, like remembering how stressed I was over stuff that I really had no control over as a child. Like, all of this was really my parents' job, but yeah, I'm still like stressed over it because, like, dang, it ain't too much I can do about it. It's like my parents not doing nothing either, you know. It's just, I just remember what I went through and all the things I was stressed about. I know that I don't want my child to have to go through any of that. If he wants to play football, I want to be able to have the funds to let him play football. If he wants to start a business in high school, I want to have the funds to let him start a business. I want to invest in him. If I know I want to live this certain lifestyle, if I know I want to buy my own land, if I know I want a big old house, I have to go after what I want, and you have to work. But it's really mainly just about my kids. I just want them to have a great life. Yeah, that's my motivation. Just everything I've been through and knowing that I can't go back there and I can't let my kids go through it. So yeah, those are pretty much all the questions I have. A lot of people are mainly asking about my baby daddy, but I already said I'm not speaking about my baby daddy. I'm not showing my baby daddy. I like to keep that part of my life private, you know. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, this little TED talk, whatever. But I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys tomorrow, actually, in Vlogmas Day 4. I love you guys. Make sure y'all leave some video suggestions for Vlogmas.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about.